The operations carried out by the Ukrainian army in the eastern region continue. The Ukrainian army, which managed to repel the Russians behind the railways around Andriivka, started to clear the region from the Russians and prepare for a counterattack. Although the Russian army was defeated in this region, it was confirmed that it carried out offensive operations to take back the positions in the villages. The defense bloc formed by Ukraine in this region is quite strong, so it is very difficult for Russia to achieve a victory here. Clashes increased as the Russians wanted to take back the positions they lost. Russian troops attacking from the east tried to expand the line of contact and control the area, but again failed. The Russian blocks, whose position was detected, were destroyed by the Ukrainian army. The situation in the region is very bad for the Russians. After Ukraine's offensive operations, the Russian army directed T-90M tanks to this region. Russian assault troops acting together with T-90M tanks are increasing the firepower in the region. The Russian army sent its best tanks to this front. The Russians wanted to take back the lost positions, but the Ukrainian army was waiting in the region with its defense blocks fully formed. The Ukrainian army, which was strategically superior, was very advantageous. The Russian army, which carried out offensive operations in the Klishchiivka region, failed again. The Ukrainian army also repelled this attack. Detected Russian tanks were completely destroyed. The last remaining Russian troops in the region were also destroyed. The Ukrainian army successfully repelled Russia's wave of attacks and caused great damage to the Russians. As a result of these attacks, the Russians lost 3 T-90M tanks, 2 armored combat vehicles, 65 soldiers and battalion commanders. The Russian army is helpless against the successful defense and counterattack operations of the Ukrainian army. What do you think is the main reason for Russia's failure in these operations? The Kremlin did not welcome the fact that Russian troops suffered more casualties in order to regain lost positions. The decisions of the Russian battalion commanders are being questioned by the Kremlin. With the Russian administration having problems with the regular Russian army, the army continues to be defeated with unsuccessful results on the front. While the Ukrainian wing rejoices at the situation, Russia is looking for a solution to this situation.